Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of my students. I hope you are wonderful, feeling very happy, energetic, and you are full of energy to learn the new things here. Are you? Yes, that's great, fantastic. And I'm here to. Which class is this, by the way? This is our science class, yes. This is our science class, and in our science class, we are going to learn today about seasons. Yes, we have seasons. Do we have seasons? We have an earth, a beautiful earth we have, right? And we have seasons on the earth, right? We have different seasons on earth, but in the different parts of the earth, there are different seasons. Like right now, it's winter in Pakistan, but there are summers in Australia. Yes, that's amazing for you. That's new for you. Okay. Yes, it is like that. And why it is like that, we are going to learn about that and we will see that why this has happened like that, right? Now, I'm going to tell you that seasons are caused, the reason behind that is the rotation of the earth. Yes, the earth rotates. I'm going to show you, right? That rotates on two angles. That rotates like this and like this, right? Like this. Yes, right? So seasons caused by the rotation of the earth. Now the earth travels around the sun, right? The earth travels around the sun, and that is called an orbit. Now, the amount of sunlight each location on the planet gets, that every day that changes the slightly, right? Every day that changes slightly the amount of light we are getting. And these changes cause the seasons. Yes, these changes cause the season. Now let's see. I'm just going to give you an example that this is sun, right? Sun is huge. That's very huge than the earth, right? Very huge. Okay. So this is sun, which I'm holding. Nobody can even go near to the sun. It's very hot. You know that, right? And this is our earth, right? Earth is even very smaller than the sun, but I have this, so I'm just going to show you about it. So this is sun and this is earth, and earth rotates around the sun. That's an orbit, right? It rotates around the sun. That is called orbit. Yes. So season is the period of the year that is distinguished by special climate conditions even, right? So when the earth is changing, they are making seasons. Yeah. How are they making seasons? Now, as I told you, that the amount of sunlight it gets in on all the locations from the sun, right? I'm going to show you, like, just imagine that this is sun and it is giving us light, right? So can you see this? Now the earth is getting light from the sun. Now it is rotating, right? It is moving. And as I told you, that as the earth orbits the sun, the amount of sunlight, right? Can you see the amount of sunlight each location gets? You see, there is sunlight, and here on this part, there is dark. This is bright and this is dark. Now, the location on the planet gets every day changed slightly because the earth is rotating and it is getting the light from the sun, right? It is rotating, and this part it is getting light, and the other part it is dark. This, it's light over here and this is dark. So this changes, the rotation makes the seasons, right? Okay, that's great. And how it is that? Because as I told you that The season is a period of the year that is distinguished by special climate, right? Now, there was light on this side of the earth, so that will be hot. And the other side, when there's less light, less heat, that will be cold. So the spring, the summer, the fall, and winter each has its own light, temperature, and weather climate, right? So this is how seasons make. The earth, when it is rotating on the orbit, so the light the earth is getting, that makes all the seasons. So I'm going to show you once again. Now, I'm just going to throw the light on the earth. Now see, now it is earth and it is just in front of the sun. So the one part is bright white and the other is dark, right? So the part which is bright, it has got summers because it is getting more light. And the other part has got winters because they have got less light. So each season has its own temperature, light, and weather, right? The different kind of weather, right? So I'm going to put it off. Okay. See, so this is our Earth, and this rotates on the orbit around the sun. Okay. And that makes the four season, right? What did this make? This makes four seasons. Yes. Now, what are these four seasons we're going to learn about? Now, the year starts from January, right? Our year starts with January. So, what do we have in January? What kind of season is right now? It's February, right? But the year starts in January. So, what was the reason like in January? How was the weather, right? Which is the season? This is winter season. Yes. See, these days in December, January, February, it's winters. Now, see, winters. Now, winters has its own light and its own temperature. Amazing? Yes, there is no switch from where you can put on the temperature and you can put it low, but that is the light we're getting from the sun and the rotation on the orbit that makes all the seasons. Amazing? Yeah. So the first season of the year, mostly here in Pakistan, in subcontinent, in Asia, is winter. Yes. Later on, we are going to discuss about all the season. What do we do in different seasons? How do we feel in different seasons? What do we eat in different season? And what do we wear? Yes, that is what we are going to discuss later. But right now, we are discussing about seasons, how seasons are made, and how do they look like? Yes, how do they look like? So the weather have different patterns, like all the weathers, they have different color scheme, they have different kind of temperature and all. You see here, when you see winter, winter mostly looks white and brown. Yeah. And if it's snowfall, it's brown. If it's cloudy, very cloudy, then it gets gray. And if you look at the trees, they'll look all brown, they'll look yellow, right? And then after the summer, after the winters, when the temperature is a little in change and the light is even a little change. So what do we get? Can anybody tell me, what do we get after winters? Yeah, we get spring. Yay, after winters, we get spring. See the tree here with no leaves, the snowfall. Yes, there is sun even, but not the light, and the temperature is very different comparing spring. Yes. So now there are new leaves coming, new flowers are growing. See, the things are growing, the new leaves are coming. Sometimes it rains even spring. Not most of the time, but yes, sometimes it even rain in the spring. See, there's butterfly and the bees. Why? Because there are flowers coming out, there's grass going, new leaves are going, new flowers are growing, new fruits. Even when after the flowers, there will be fruits. Yes. So we get spring after winter, and that is very colorful. You see, the light and the colors and the temperature and the patterns all get changed. Amazing. Yeah, that is amazing. That is wonderful. So we will just put it a little up over here so we can put another one, right? So this is winter and spring. Now the new leaves are coming. There are new flowers. Then there are butterflies and the bees, because bees makes honey with flower nectar. So there are flowers growing, new flowers. So the bees will be on the flowers, right? And this seems a little started green, 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 and the colors, all the beautiful colors we see in spring. Yes, yellows and pink and red and purple and orange and green, of course, like green. So we see different colors. And then what happens? Now here, the plants and the flowers are growing, the tree, the leaves are growing, right? This is the time when it's sprouting, right? And then what comes? There comes summer. Yay. So I will just take this off so you can see summer, right? I'll put them. Wow, now have a look at this. Now, if you look at both of the pictures, here the trees are growing, but here the leaves have grown fully. Here they're like flowers growing, and here they've grown tall. Wow, there are fruits now, even in summers. Yes, fruits come after flowers, right? So there's so many flowers, and now we can even play and swim in the lake, in the pond, in the swimming pools. Yes, because the temperature is changed. The light is even changed. Yes, there is a lot more sunlight. There's a lot more sunlight comparing winters. Yeah, there's a lot more light comparing winters. And look at the sun. The sun is shining bright. As comparing the winter, there is sun, but it's not shining as bright as it is here in summers, right? So the sun is even happy in summers. It's shining bright because it's giving the light to the plants, to the flowers, to grow the fruits, and even we can go out for picnic. Yes, and we can enjoy ourselves. We can swim in the pools, and we can go picnic on the lake side and enjoy ourselves, right? So that will be so fun. We'll not be shivering. We'll be free, wearing light clothes and sneakers and hats to keep ourselves protected from the sunlight, because the temperature has changed. Yes, the temperature has changed. The light has changed. The colors have changed. Yeah, see, there is so much to observe when the season changed, when the weather changes, right? That's amazing. Super. So, see, they look like almost the same picture, but here in spring, the leaves are growing, sprouting. There are small flowers and the butterflies and the honeybee because she has to take the nectar. And then in summers, it's a fun time. The flowers are grown tall and the sun is shiny bright and smiling on us. And I'm ready. Yes. Okay. So this is summers. And then after summer and before winter. Now, how will be the weather after summers and before winter? Now, another change, right? Now the things are changing, the temperature, the light, the climate, everything is changing, right? So now what we will get after summers, wow, look at that. The light has changed, the temperature has changed, even the colors have changed. Now look at the same tree here. In summers, it was full of leaves, yeah? But here, it is yellow now. Now the fall starts, the autumn starts. The leaves will fall down. Yeah, right? So now have a look at that. Everything changes. The color of the grass has changed. The color of the leaves has changed. And there are no more flowers. See, the leaves are on the ground, right? And there are no more butterflies. There are fruits. There is carrot, which comes in fall, and then we can even enjoy it in the winters. There is pumpkin, right? Wow, that is so amazing. See? So this is the kind of change we get in different seasons. Now here, nobody's out playing, right? And the color from green, that color has changed to yellow and browns. They're yellow and then they will get browns up till they reach winter. Yes, right? So the same picture you have seen, and there was all different colors in that. You see, now after this, again, we will see winter, right? After fall, again, what comes? Winter. Yes. So that goes around, goes around, goes around. And why does that happen? Do you know that? Why does that happen? Yeah, because our earth is rotating around the sun. The sun is here and the earth is rotating like this, right? The earth is rotating like this, and it's light from all the sides. So the light the earth is getting, that creates the seasons, right? Isn't that amazing? So the sun is very, very important for all of us. We get light from sun, we get temperature for sun from sun, and sun makes the changes of season because of the light. So earth takes the light from the sun, and that helps that to create all the season, to get different temperatures, right? Have you ever seen a button from where we can change the temperature to make it winter or make it fall or summer or autumn or spring? No, there isn't any. The source is sun, which changes the temperature. Yay, right? And even the sunlight helps make day and night, right? Because if you look at the earth, the light, if it's coming from the sun to this side of the earth will be daytime, and the other side, the darker side, will be nighttime, right? So now, do you know how important sun is for humans and earth? Yeah, it is very, very important. So when we get a little less light from the sun, we feel cold, and then it's autumn, and then we get more light from the sun, then it comes summers. And spring and fall comes in between these two seasons, right? Okay, that is great. So this was about seasons. which we have learned. And then in our next classes, we are going to learn that in different seasons, how do we behave, right? Whether we are eating, whether we are wearing something, whether the feeling and all that. We are going to discuss all the things starting from fall, right? We'll start from fall because we have just gone through fall. We have just missed fall. So now it's winter time. So first we'll do fall and then winter, and then we will welcome the spring. Yes, spring is about to come. Yeah, so we are waiting for that time when there will be butterflies and flowers and grass and new small, cute little leaves sprouting. Yeah, so we will enjoy summers and then the spring, right? And we will discuss every single thing about all these seasons, right? Okay, so this is about seasons, and we have seasons all through the years. We have discussed that we have seasons starting from January. We have winter in January, February. Then in March, the weather starts changing. Then from March, April, it is spring. Then May, June, July, August, up till September, it's summers here in Pakistan. Then in October, the weather starts changing. And then November, December, January, it is winters. Yes, so all 12 months we have different seasons. So we will just share a song about um yes, months of the year, right? Because we have to do summers, we have to do seasons later on. So right now we are going to do a song about the months of the year. So we will learn the names of the months of the year in which all these seasons fall, right? So I'm going to share this my screen with you. Okay, so let's start. January, January, February, March, and April. These are the months of the year. May and June, July, and August. These are the months of the year. There are 12 months. Come sing this song. There are 12 months. It won't take long. September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. I hope that now you can remember that these are the months of the year. Yeah, see, these are the month of the year which we have just learned. That was just, I just showed you that these are all the months of the year in which we get the changes in seasons, right? We will be learning about all four seasons in the next classes, right? So this was about seasons, that how seasons make and how many seasons do we have, right? So in the next class, we'll do a lot more about the seasons. And I hope you're ready for that. Are you? That is great. Okay, so I'll see you in the next science class with a lot of more season things, right? That is great. I hope you have enjoyed that. I'm going to say goodbye from this class now, from the science class. I'll see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe, be happy. Okay, I will see you soon. Bye bye.